Let her finish. You were on the roll, Miss Linda. Congratulations.
Thank you. I try to admit the people in the room as much as I can, and I try to deliver all the message I have in my mind, just to remind everyone to just be careful out there, and just to, some important message have to remind for the new member. So
Yes,
let me,
absolutely.
can you take care? I need to do my third permanent signal.
Yes, absolutely. So, welcome everyone. My name is Gagan Sarkaria, and I am here to welcome each and every new member and our existing member here. So, if you are new to BG, a very, very warm welcome. If you are looking at us from a distance and still on the other side, you're not crossing the fence yet, not a problem. We still welcome you. And I see Miss Meadows is a co-host today. Welcome, Miss Meadows. Hello. I am so happy to see new faces as our co-host leaders. She is a fantastic leader in our organization from Hawaii. So welcome, Miss Meadows. Thank you so much for being our
Thank
co-host
you.
today.
Thank
I
you.
also want to welcome brand new members. If this is your first week and this is your first Zoom with Dr. Beard and all of us, a big warm welcome to every person here, because I will tell you, your life is ready to change, but it cannot change if you are not going to make a decision to do something about it. I heard Miss Linda stress on education, knowledge, understanding, and just like how we are going to go do a college degree or a certification, we have to study. This is your best university for financial literacy. For those of you who are brand new to BG Wealth Sharing Limited, my name is Gagan Sarkaria. I am in United States of America. This here is a global international Zoom for us. And I am a level 9 leader. I'm also a certified registered investment advisor with BG Wealth Sharing, like Miss Linda and like Miss Meadows. So we are here to welcome you, to help you get situated before Dr. Beard jumps on the call. He usually comes right at this minute when the third permanent signal is released, and we've all taken care of that. For those of you who are brand new to BG Wealth Sharing, we are a registered investment advisory firm with United States SEC. BG has been in existence. This compensation plan, this registered investment advisory position has been in place with collaboration with DSG Exchange for 3.5 years. We are very proud members, expanding in over 100 countries. Very, very strong community, passionate community of over 600,000 members worldwide. So hold your horses. I hope you are going to take notes. We are always here to take notes because you never know what Dr. Beard is going to share with us today, what he has in mind. Make sure you're taking notes because we are in a new, we are at the end of our first quarter. He is very passionate about sharing the developmental plans with the entire community. So if you are new, I would like to make sure that everybody is going to take notes. We have some exciting news to share. If you have not been paying attention to Bon Chat, I think that would be something else to, to take notes with. It is important that you take notes because you never know what somebody says here in the meeting today that totally could change the trajectory of your life. I started BG 15 months ago as an investor because all of us are investors first. Let me say that again. All of us are investors first, referrers second, team managers third. But the minute you bring BG into your soul, into your heart, everything shifts for you. We all came with a lot of skepticism, but I tell everyone that I came with optimistically cautious mindset. I came in with 200 USDT to learn how the project works, what makes BG different. And I will tell you here, everybody's life has changed in the last 12 months that I've witnessed thousands and thousands of families achieve financial freedom and achieve their goals with BG Wealth Sharing. So I hope Dr. Beard is here. And if he is, he's in the co-host position. He can unmute himself and he will be here with his cameras on. So make sure you understand that he's real. He's not an AI. Linda and I are not AI. If you have heard that in the market, like rumor-wise, that we are hired people or actors or whatever, that is not true. We are real people. Everybody here is real people, and we all are BG members first, investors first, and anything else later. But we love BG so much that we want to spread the mission and vision of BG Wealth Sharing and Dr. Beard's personal mission, which is to remove poverty from the planet. So we are joining hands and locking our arms with him to make sure that we become the extension of his mission and vision, and we are able to then impart what we have learned in the last year or 2 years or 3 years. Because let me tell you, there are a lot of people here who've been in BG for almost 3 years. So you may not have seen them on a camera. You may not have seen their real faces yet, but that is also going to change, and we will make history in 2026 with BG Wealth Sharing. And this is not a fake slogan or a fake promise. The biggest difference that makes BG different is Stephen Beard. All the other projects, they don't have Stephen Beard. And he is a man of his words. And I am sharing that as my personal experience being in BG Wealth Sharing as an investor, BG partner for the last 15 months. So usually we all get excited when at the end of our day, we see our daily profit and loss, like our daily income. Sometimes new members will say, what does P&L stand for? And somebody will, profit and loss. I said, no, profit, no loss. That's my sharing, that we have no losses in BG because that L stands for no loss, and I love the fact that we have a 5-stage recovery system executed, put in place, and it's not by luck. It's not, oh, it was a fluke. It just happened, Oh, BG is here just because of luck. No, it is a very strategically executed, amazing project. And as a registered investment advisory firm, it is their responsibility to help us, the members, the clients, make money first, because they have announced that as their primary responsibility with the government agencies wherever they work. So I'm waiting to welcome this Dr. Beard here. Today is our dividend payout day. So for those of you who have qualified themselves to receive the dividend, a big shout out and congratulations to each and every member of BG Wealth Sharing. And please help me welcome Dr. Stephen Beard here as our leader, as the founder and owner and CEO of BG Wealth Sharing. Thank you, Dr. Beard, for being here. Thank you. The mic is all yours, sir.
Thank you very much. I've heard your speech from another room. Very excited and honored for such a warm words as usual. So basically you delivered all my speech I wanted to say, but in any case, I have to deliver my own speech. In any case, I miss Meadows here. Great. Yeah, we're impatiently waiting for your great speech, so on. But let me finish first, and then, of course, we'll proceed to this stage. So, hello, dear partners. Good afternoon, or some morning, evening, global welcome. So, today is a milestone we're celebrating for all BG leaders, of course, and the arrival of dividends not only represents the realization of profits, right, but also the best reward for your long-term commitment and continuous efforts. So the BG Wealth Sharing mechanism, which establishes a thrice monthly dividend distribution mechanism, is essentially creating a stable and sustainable income system for basically everyone. It reflects not only the growth of numbers, but also a guarantee for long-term development and a source of confidence, of course. So behind every dividend lies your contribution first, responsibility and influence on the team. This is not only the recognition of your individual abilities, but also affirmation of the team's collaboration and contributions. And therefore, the reward is not only worth cherishing, but also worth utilizing wisely, especially for senior leaders. Bonuses are not just income, but resource that can be amplified. By reinvesting in the team, motivating partners, and optimizing the structure of your own team, you can build stronger team cohesion and, of course, execution, thus entering a virtuous cycle of continuous growth. So today, I hope everyone can listen attentively to this message, because what I'm about to discuss is not just a summary of this month, but also your direction for the common period and the key to whether you can seize the opportunities of the next stage. So none of us are here by chance, of course. Your current position is itself an opportunity. But the real difference lies in how you seize opportunities while others choose just to observe. So at the beginning of the month, I repeatedly emphasized that everyone must create a clear profit plan for themselves. How much do you want to earn this month? What should you do each day? These are questions you must consider, of course. If a person has no goals, the actions will be chaotic. Without rhythm, their results will be unstable. And therefore, planning is never just a formality, but the foundation for achieving results. So now, we're nearing the end of the month. I hope everyone will seriously ask themselves this question: did you truly give it your all this month? Your results are the most authentic feedback on your actions, of course. So your income comes from your execution. Your team comes from your leadership. Your future comes from the choices you make today. There are no shortcuts. When you start to slack off, take a look at the reality. Is your income stable enough? Is your life free enough? So if the answer is no, then you have no right to stop now. So this month I've talked a lot about cognition. Why do I keep emphasizing cognition? Because cognition determines whether you can see opportunities, of course. Many people don't lack opportunities, but rather the ability to understand them. Others see risks, you see possibilities. Others see doubt, you see opportunities. That's the difference in cognition, of course. Cognitive improvement is inseparable from learning. However, the reality is that many people are unwilling to invest even 10 minutes a day, yet hope to change their lives in just a blink of an eye. That's familiar to all of us. So some people join BG without truly understanding the platform, right? So instead, they wait for signals and returns daily without grasping the underlying logic. So this approach won't lead to long-term success, of course. So even more seriously, some are influenced by external opinions. A few negative comments can cause them to doubt and waver. This isn't a problem with the project, but something maybe with your mind. So, because we need to see the real results, not just noise, right? So people can talk a lot of stuff, but the biggest proof is the actual results and actual achievements. So you must understand that any growing endeavor will inevitably face different opinions. Projects without controversy often lack value. That's why we are planning ahead into 2026 to show everyone that this isn't a short-term project, but a long-term strategy implemented step by step. So phase one is now officially complete. What does this mean? It means we've laid a solid foundation for 2026, and the next step is a more important expansion phase. Starting in April, we will officially enter phase two. The key word for this phase is amplification. Amplify what? Amplify teams size, of course. Amplify market influence. Amplify individual results. And April is also a crucial month. It's not just a change in pace, but a concentrated burst of opportunities. And last November, we held our annual meeting in Las Vegas. That event changed the course of many people's lives and helped many teams achieve breakthroughs. The atmosphere and the enhanced understanding gained in person are irreplaceable by any online event. Those who attended, uh, they know this very well for themselves. So because when you can see these people and you even touch them, grab them, talk to them, even drink with them, so it's totally different than an online meeting. Trust me, it's worth it. So this April we will be hosting an even bigger event. It will be a larger in scale and have a greater impact than the last one. So this time, not only will it be larger in scale and have stronger resources, but the content will also be richer. We will also be preparing more exclusive benefits and reward mechanisms. This event will even be on prize. A $100,000 luxury car will be randomly awarded to one member. This is not just a reward, but a symbolic gesture. And of course, it won't be me who's going to win this car, but you, my dear partners. So specific registration details for the gathering will be officially announced during the Born Chat team meeting on April 3rd. Yeah. So please prepare in advance and pay close attention to relevant announcements in the group to ensure you receive registration information as soon as possible and don't miss this important opportunity to participate. So, of course, you must understand that this event is not an ordinary gathering, but a true opportunity amplifier. When you walk and see members from different countries gathered together over there in the same hall, you will truly understand what a platform and system mean. And all the skepticism will step away. So at the moment, you will realize that you're not doing this alone, but standing in a global team. This confidence cannot be replaced by any language or any support, any words. Trust me, when you see all these people over there. All right. Now, what next? Let me see. I tried to do it today with my notes, but nah, still getting old. Still have to look on it. So for newcomers, this is an opportunity to quickly understand the mechanism of the basic philosophy of VG. For veteran members, this is an opportunity to break through, and for managers, this is an opportunity to lead the team to explosive growth, of course. Therefore, from now on, you must prepare in advance and not wait for notification. VG success today has never been based on just simple hype, right? But on results of real people. So from online to offline, from individuals to teams, we've consistently amplified our achievements, right? We're open, transparent, so everybody can see that. No one is hiding their phones with their numbers, so always clear. You can basically observe it. So March is entering its final stage, a time when everyone must pause and reflect. You don't need to look at how others are doing. You only need to ask yourself one question. This month, have I lived up to my goals? Have I truly given my all? So results don't lie. Your income this month, team changes and execution performance have already provided the most honest answers. Right? So don't make excuses or offer explanations. Reality is the most direct feedback. We must be realistic in this case, of course. We can't allow ourselves to be flying the fantasies. If you achieve results this month, it means your direction is correct, your pace is right, and your execution is effective. So if you don't meet expectations this month, you basically need to reflect more seriously. It's not a problem with the project, nor with the environment, but rather whether your own pace has gone astray. So have you consistently done what you're supposed to do every day? Have you followed your plan? Have you been studying diligently? Have you been consistently leading your team? These questions determine your final outcome. And many people's biggest problem isn't incompetence, but inconsistency. Doing something today, not tomorrow, working hard today, slacking off tomorrow. This kind of attitude makes it impossible to consistently achieve results. Those who truly succeed are consistently stable, responsible, of course, repeating simple actions daily. Persistent long-term will naturally lead to results. There are no exceptions, right? So another crucial point is your attitude, of course. When you become negative, your team will definitely feel it. It will reflect on that. When you start to slack off, your team will inevitably slow down because hey, you are the captain of your own ship, and the team, the crew, is following you. Lead by example, that's what we usually say. Therefore, you must understand that you're not just affecting yourself, but the entire team. And your state of mind is the team's state of mind. So how many people did you motivate this month? How many people did you help? Have you truly fulfilled your responsibilities as an agent? These are questions you need to seriously consider. So some people are observing this month, some are hesitating, and some are waiting for so-called eternity and clarity. But I want to tell you that opportunities basically never wait for you to be fully prepared, right? So while you're waiting, others are already taking actions, right? So and while you're still thinking, others are already preparing results, right? They're delivering all the actions to executions, right? So this is a real reason for the gap between you and others when you will think about why him, not me, right? So your most important task now is not regret, but adjustment. Stop the bad rhythm, reestablish the correct actions, and get yourself back on track. So I hope everyone remembers this. Results never disappoint those who truly execute. The end of March doesn't mean the end of opportunities, but a new beginning. So enter April with reflection and embrace opportunities with action. You change and the results will change, of course. You act and the future will be different. So we'll see the results next month. So also at tonight's meeting, we have a special invited guest to co-host with a session with me tonight with all Miss Lee Meadows, level 5 manager from the BG World Sharing from Hawaii. So next she will share her valuable experience from the career path and the team's management to practical insights, helping everyone gain more, let's just say, inspiration and improvement. So we believe that through her sharing, every partner will learn practical methods and go further and more steadily in their future development. The stage is yours, Ms. Meadows.
Thank you so much, Professor. I'm so honored to be here. Hello, everyone. I'm so grateful and thankful. I just want to say thank you so much, Professor, to give me a chance to be here and to talk to the whole global, especially all my team must be in here too. So first of all, I would like to say thank you to God, because without God, I wouldn't be who I am today and where I am right now, for sure. So BG is something amazing happened in my life and so many different lives around me right now. So I want to take this big opportunity to thank you, Professor. You give us the opportunity where we can be here and we can grow with you. We can learn from you. And also my leader, Gagan, Linda, Cynthia, and Nina, and so many leaders in Canada. So I want to share, yesterday we have a beautiful luau party. sponsor 100% from Professor. And my team cry out, loving, thank you, and all that. So I feel like this is something we hold us together. We make us bonding, building relationship, and we stand with love. We stand with care. We stand to help them to grow because we have in hand an opportunity where everybody can tap in because of the leadership of Professor. We now can be build our well and everybody have this opportunity and they can make it happen. So I love to share this when I start on September, and now I'm so proud to be a level 5 member in Vichy. And I did when I start, I actually skeptical at like everybody. I only joined with 500, and I hear so many noises around me, which is this, that, and everybody know how Vichy they try anything good in this life, they try to say it bad. I don't know why. They want us to not to have that goodness. And I never listen. I never listen to that. Somehow inside of me, I have a fire going. And when I talked to Professor last time, when I text him and I asked him, I said, Professor, tell me, why do you do this? And he said, I don't lack on money, but I travel a lot and I see so many people working so hard. I want to see how can I help others. And I said, that is so me. That is the main thing, so me, because I feel like BG, the mission is so big and huge. And I find out what Professor want is educate property when we don't have no more poor people all over the world. And he, as a person who have knowledge, who have money, but he still work hard at us. And who are we? Why not take care of this and continue to help Professor to share with others? Because only Professor, he can only share as much as he can, right? But all of us, if we hold hand and now we all give the truth out there. To again, whatever they said is not good about BG, and I love how Professor said, resort don't lie. Anybody here, if you are new, you not start, you not take action, or you not join BG, don't be behind, because that's what I did. I heard about BG. I never start for 2 months. I want my friend to show me, did she withdraw the money? And then I'm like, okay, show me. If you can show me, I will join. That's what I did. And she showed me, and me, testimony. It's not about money. But in here for around 6 months, I able to generate more than 160,000. And I withdraw. And I know the withdrawal process is amazing. It's so easy, not like other people said. People say bad about BG. They never in BG. They don't know how amazing of our community. They don't know how amazing of our professor and all the leader. So that's why if you hear and you hear us here, you see how powerful, how amazing, how fire on us to talk about BG. Because BG is true. BG is real. BG is where we can change a lot of people's life. I see a kid, even though kid now, they in BG, they have a future. Who want to work 9 to 5? Who want to work for 3 jobs and no time with your family? Have you ever asked yourself, do I really want financial freedom? Do I really want to help my family? Do I want to really spend time with my kid or my parents? Or do I want people on my life? When you work for somebody, you have to ask them, even though you're sick, even though you have something you need to do, you can't take off because they say no. But we partner with Professor where our future, it has a light where we can become whoever we want. Our dream will become reality. Because if you hear, you see the number, it's not lie, right? You see we have the opportunity where you not even lose. And that is something I'm so happy. And I share with my team, I said, you know what? My wish is not about I make a lot of money. It's about how many people in our community we can help. And we go out there and share. You can feel Professor. You can feel his heart. You can see how hard he works and how lovely he is and how much he take care of us. And that's what I have a small group chat and I told the team, please go and talk to Professor and tell him how amazing he is. So that way he know we not just collect the money every day, but we appreciate him. And please go out there and share. Why? Why not share BG when it already helped you? When it helps you right now every day, even though you might invest only 500, even though you make $5-7 a day, where can you get copy and paste 30 seconds a day or a minute or 2 minutes and get that money? You know, if you work for somebody and the first time you start, maybe you have a couple dollars to start, right? This is copy and paste is amazing. And I love this opportunity, Professor. So my tip for everybody, if you hear you new, please making sure pay attention on Bond Chat. And I highly recommend you always text Professor because Professor have a really amazing tips and he will show us exactly how to start. I always come and say, Professor, how can I do this? How can I do that? And he give me so many guidance, which it helped me so much with my team. He is all the big leader. I love all my big leader. They give me tips, but I think the guidance, small one from Professor, is amazing. It helped me so much to learn. And I feel like BG is something, a blessing. Something is so big. If you not understand and you go slowly, it's fine. But I think you should take action and run. Because why? Because BG, it goes so fast. We here in the small island, Professor, everywhere we go and we talk about BGs, before when we talk about BG, we say, what is that? What is that? But now everybody say, BG, we love BG. BG, we love BG. It's just like that. And my team, even though have gun show, they still show BG. All the nail salon, we share BG. All the hair salon, we share BG. Everywhere BG. And Professor, you don't know how many people appreciate you more than what you know. They love you so much. And we have like flooding hurricane earlier and everybody's thankful for BG. Thankful for BG. I tell my team, I said, you know what? When you already make money, your job, my job now is appreciate and thankful to our leader and professor. We have to share. We have to go out there because don't worry about share. What we do is we help another people. Our mindset needs to be really strong because this opportunity, don't worry about people saying no. Worry about we don't share. Because if we don't share, they don't know. We have to share their blessing enough to take this opportunity at their opportunity to change their life. And I feel this one, you there new one who waiting to join, you got a choice now. Because if you not join now, eventually in 1 year later, you're gonna see we are millionaire with Professor and you still there behind and you will say, I wish. You will say, I wish. So I have a lot of uncle and auntie come and I ask them their goal. And I say, why you want to join BG? Most of them will say debt free and also pay off their mortgage. BG, it actually you can because I see so many people it been rolling in BG. And this is, I love it because even though people don't have knowledge, don't understand a lot of technology, all they need to do, copy and paste. That's all you need to do. I have 1 more minute. I want to say thank you so much for this opportunity. And I love you so much, our team. I know you here to support me. And thank you so much, Global Team. I looking forward to host Hawaiian and Miss Cynthia. Actually, right here, I want to say thank you to her. She and her boyfriend is here in Hawaii and helping our team. And next we'll be invite Miss Gagan and Linda soon. And Professor, absolutely. Thank you so much and my honor to be here. I love you guys and have a blessed Sunday. Thank you, Professor.
Thank you very much, Miss Meadows. I actually thought Miss Cynthia had a husband, but now she's having a new boyfriend. Well, money do change people sometimes, but
Maybe husband.
that's good. Well, should have. All right, so it was a big pleasure to listen to Miss Meadows. Lightful presentation. So since you joined BG, I've been closely following your personal growth and team development. So it was particularly struck by how you transformed from a level 2 leader at your first Las Vegas event to a level 5 team leader capable of leading independently. This isn't just a promotion in rank, but a comprehensive leap in understanding, ability, and vision. So I believe that under your leadership, your team will achieve even greater breakthroughs and continued expansions in Hawaii. I also sincerely congratulate you on the successful hosting of a highly impactful local event yesterday. So the feedback from the audience demonstrated a remarkably mature team level in terms of both organization and, of course, cohesion. And furthermore, I've noticed the presence of Cynthia Tren and her husband yesterday. They're also outstanding BG leaders. Such interaction and support not only reflects the connection between senior management, but also further enhances the overall value and impact of the event. Hawaii is not just a beautiful place, it should be a significant and symbolic milestone in your career. It represents not only regional expansion, but also a symbol of your team's growing influence. Right, so congratulations once again.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
And we generally appreciate your continued leadership in guiding the team to even greater achievements, pushing your own boundaries and setting a positive example for others, of course. So furthermore, we will be gradually inviting more outstanding leaders to participate in our weekly Sunday Zoom meetings. This will allow more real world growth stories to be seen, more experiences to be replicated and shared, and ensure the entire team maintains a constant pace of learning and progress. So thank you again for your demonstration and for your speech. It was great. Personally loved it. And you also, I wanted to mention, because you touched a real serious point back there, I would like you all to listen, because it's a saucy tale now. So I remember this is well, I realized one thing back then when I was a student. I volunteered for just simply cleaning the streets, just like all the youth were doing, just to have some pocket money, because I had a girlfriend. I wanted to go for movies, to visit cinema with her. So, but I also need some pocket money. But of course, I did this. And I remember I mentioned a young man just at my age, riding a luxury car, and he saw that I was actually cleaning the street from the trash and litters. I'm taking care of my job. So, and he demonstratively threw lots of garbage right in front of me, and he was having a pleasure of it. Then I realized that, all right, probably rich people just want everybody else to remain poor. And even now, with BG and attacks on BG, it's even more obvious. Because if we're talking about the imitators or some negative comments or some bloggers, I just prefer to keep it like this. Like I don't remember who said it, but it was one of the classics. If you fight with a pig in the mud, you'll be dirty, and the pig will be happy. So don't pick up a fight like that. So, and for this situation, yeah, globally, no one of the high-ranked millionaires, billionaires, whatsoever, they don't actually want for ordinary people to become rich. They want you to remain at the same level and to keep being just a simple consumers. That's it, to consume their products and not to get any financial freedom, because if you're going to have the financial freedom, they will not be able to control you. This is what you need to remember and to pay attention to it. Maybe it's a conspiracy or something else, but truly, actually not. I faced it myself back then, and even now I'm facing it. So please Trust us, we will not let you down. Of course, because it's our personal responsibility, my personal responsibility, and those leaders. Because we definitely, money is not everything. We want to delete this poverty from the world. It should not be exist because we have enough resources for every person to have a dignity, to have a good life, self-dignity, and so on. Have a good house and spend more time with their families. Because even if you calculate that money, how much the countries of the Second World War spent it on the shells and ammunition, that would be enough for every person in the world, even now, to have a home, bank account with a good source of money and everything. So you can all see that. Just it's all throughout the history. They don't want you to be released from your shackles. So our mission is to change it. That's a priority, not just the money, because why we want you to motivate more people to make them familiar with Beijing. If they're not ready now, all right, let it be. Just concentrate your efforts and your strengths on other people who are willing to be free. So that's the end of my speech today. If everyone wants to add something, just be my guest. I'm fine for today.
Thank you so much, Professor, and thank you, Lee, for all your message. I still remember the first time when you just joined. You asked your leader because you want to in touch with me. And after a couple conversation, I know you are on fire. And I'm so happy when you dedicate your time, fly all the way to Vegas, just want to see me. Even like we meet not much, but after I see you, I know like I find another eagle in my team. And congratulations on your successful. And like you said, Eden, and like professional message is when we come, it's money first. But when we in here, we change our mindset. It's not money anymore. It's how we share this opportunity for all the people out there because we want everyone have the chance to change their life. Like every my presentation, I will like tell the people the beautiful vision of professor because he don't like this world when too much people is too poor. And I will mention like the people in Africa or from somewhere else we didn't have the chance to see. They need a lot of help. That's why he keep the minimum start is just $300. Even like $300 is not big in US or from developed country, but in the poor country, it's a big money. And he have the beautiful heart because he just want to give the people have the chance to grow the money, to change the life. So thank you so much for beautiful vision, beautiful mission, and thank you for all your hard work. And thank you, Miss Lee, to be in my organization. And I hope to see you in the next level soon. And if you want to add it up anything today, Miss Gagan.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much, Dr. Beard. First and foremost, we are all here because of you, because of something that you created in your heart. Maybe on that street where the luxury car driver didn't subconsciously or maybe purposefully didn't treat you with respect, you realize something. And for those of everyone who don't know, Dr. Beard just celebrated his 40th birthday in December last year. So somebody who is so young at this age, having a mission for the humanity, it's not an easy task, but he's worked really hard to take that vision and make it a reality for not for only himself and the 4,000 BG management team on the back end that we don't get to see, but they work so hard day in, day out, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. And he's not doing this for the first time. We are entering at that stage where a startup in about 3.5 years tried to get to the next amplification stage. And I love the keyword for 2026 phase 2 of our developmental plan. Thank you so much, Dr. Beard, for giving us that keyword, because that keyword, if we really embrace the essence, the frequency, and the vibration of amplification, amplifying our own understanding, amplifying our mindset, amplifying our empathy towards other, amplifying our leadership capacity, amplifying our, our heart to share. Because most often people will say, I want to do BG, but I do not want to recruit. I said, who said we're going to recruit? So for those of you who fear that, oh my gosh, are you going to be forced to recruit or you have to recruit? No, the answer is absolutely no. And Dr. Beard is here, and I'm going to tell you what he says, that you don't have to do anything that you don't believe in. And if you believe in BG, and if you believe that BG is transforming your life, whether it takes you 1 week, 1 month, 1 quarter, 1 year, don't be selfish enough to not share that and give others the same opportunity that you have today. With that, I'm going to say thank you to everyone. Dr. Beard, thank you once again for making time for the international BG Wealth Sharing community and pouring your heart and your skill set to all of us. Thank you so much, sir. Appreciate you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ms. Gigan. Yes, always welcome. So, yeah, like I said, and Ms. Gigan also said this because we are underlining it, because greed is in human's nature. It's inevitable. But some people may be going to fight this greed when they have enough money, enough resources. Some just can't pass over it. They continue to be greedy, even though they have enough, even more than enough, you see. So we're trying to remain simple. We need to care more about others, those who need help. That's why we want you. We don't force you, but we would like you to spread the word. Because, maybe for others, just imagine this like it's a medieval time. People are killing each other, burning villages and everything, fighting. And then they see a group, a community of people who don't fight, growing just grapes or apples and sharing with each other, making a good living community, and conditions are well enough. So for them, we'll be crazy. We'll definitely be crazy for them, because in their mind, this is something that is not supposed to be. But actually, this is what we're here for, right? To help each other, not to spread remorse or anything like that, or sorrow. We're here to live a happy life, right? Because we don't have enough time. We have a short time, but for this time, we have to appreciate each day. Well, that's it for now. Thank you all, ladies. Yeah, next time we'll continue this in the same way. We'll invite outstanding leaders to join us and to participate and to give their answers, maybe give some good advices to newcomers, of course, because we need to support them. They need our support more than anyone else, because I'm not worried about our veterans. They're okay. They know what they're doing. They're on the right path. They've seen it. So yeah, please take care of your newcomers. So it's just like a little babies for you. So they need more attention than others. All right. Thank you very much. Have a good evening. And see you next time. Thank you very much. Bye.
Thank you, Professor, and bye, everybody. Thank you for your time for tonight, and we will see you in the next section. And as usual, I will upload the full recording soon. Just pay attention on the group chat. I'm working out as soon as possible. Thank you. Have a good night.
Miss Linda, hold on 1 second. I want to give a shout out to 2 leaders in our community. Brand new level 8 leader from India, Mr. Rakesh Sharma, and then one of our dearest and the sweetest and the cutest level 8 leader, Annabelle. So from Las Vegas, we got the opportunity to meet Annabelle last year when we did the annual event. So Annabelle, if you are listening, Mr. Rakesh Sharma, if you're listening, kudos to you guys. Congratulations for your rank advancements. We appreciate what you do for the community and your teams. Thank you so much, everyone. Good night.
Good night.